Your ancestors was well aware of the power of teaching through imagery. And this is what this symbolism represents right here. This represents illumination. This represents connection to higher dimensions. Let me break it down to you. Remember how I said whatever image you take in through the retinas of your eyes, it goes down the base of your spine, and that your spine itself is shaped like a king cobra? Okay, notice. At the bottom of his chin represents the tail of the snake. Okay? At the top of his head represents the crown chakra. Okay? This right here is the head of a snake if you're paying attention to it. Okay? The reason that he had the snake imagery on his head, and a lot of pharaohs wore that, is because they understood that whatever images they take in through the retinas of their eyes goes down the base of their spine, travels back up it, opening up their pineal gland, the third eye, and then exiting out of their crown chakra. Okay? And this Kundalini energy, all right, is shaped like a king cobra. Okay? This is why Superman has an S on his chest. That S stands for represents the Kundalini energy running through only the guys, the Latinos and the black people. Okay? And let me show you, right? Let me show y'all. And if you don't believe it, your spinal cord is shaped just like a king cobra. Don't even worry about it. I'm here to decode all the bullshit today. Okay? Look at them. Look at them. Endless pictures of your ancestors. You see the cobra? You see the cobra on top of his head? You see it at the base, like the tail of a cobra? That represents the spinal cord and his understanding that he is one with his ancestors, okay? And that we are connected to higher dimensions because our ancestors taught through these hieroglyphs. This is why they all, look at them. Each one have one on their head. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. Know where you came from. Look at it. Each picture you pull up, look at it. This symbolizes the Kundalini energy, okay? Let me show you your spinal cord in case you don't know how your spinal cord look. Now, here is the shape of your tailbone. This is how it looks. All right. Notice how it is symbolically shaped just like a king cobra. Okay. Let me show you another one. All right. Or if I can pull up a picture of a king cobra for y'all to understand what I'm trying to say to y'all about this Kundalini energy in your tailbone. I mean, your spinal cord, how it is all connected. Okay, this is why when people meditate, they make sure to align and straighten out the backbone. All right, it's an emphasis on straightening out the backbone during meditation for a reason. The reason is because people that meditate and practice yoga understand that your spine is shaped just like a cobra. Do you see the top where your brain is? That is the cape of the cobra. All right, because when cobras stand upright and they're about to attack and spit out venom, they let their cape do this. Their necks do this. They stand up and their necks flare out. All right, so the neck flaring out represents the top of the brain. So your ancestors compared the spinal cord to the king cobra, all right? And your Kundalini energy, anything that you take in through the retinas, I'm gonna need me a point, y'all. This is not, I'm so sorry, y'all. I gotta do better. It's gonna be okay. But I need some type of point, okay? So the Kundalini energy enters through the retinas of your eyes, okay? So any image that you take in your eyes, people, so this is why they feed you BS on TV. I'm about to go into television programming next. Hold on 2 seconds. I'm on the TV ass too. Don't worry about it. Okay. So we still dealing with the Kundalini energy though. So basically anything that you take in through the retinas of your eyes travels through your retinas down your spine. Kundalini energy and back up the backside of your spine to the brain, coming right to the front of the pineal gland. Okay. For those of you who don't believe the pineal gland exists, the third eye, it does. It's right here. Okay. It's right here. All right. It's right here. Okay. Let's keep it going though. Okay. So now, this energy that goes down your pineal gland comes from whatever information you take in through whatever image you are looking at. And to this day, these humans know this. They know this. They know this, okay? So your energy, your ancestors were taking these beautiful images. This is why they wrote hieroglyphs, y'all. And this energy would travel down the front of the spine and back up the base of the spine, hitting the pineal gland, okay? Once this energy of the image that they took in hits the pineal gland, the third eye begins to activate. This is your spiritual eye, releasing that energy out the top of your head, which is your crown chakra. And you have 7 chakras, okay? Now, this is why, let me go back. Hold on, let me go back. All right? Your spinal cord is shaped like a king cobra, literally. All right? And your ancestors call it the Kundalini energy. And this is why all the Egyptian pharaohs always symbolize this. Look, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. You can't pull up an Egyptian pharaoh without seeing this imagery. They go to cape. Do you see the motherfucking cape of the cobra? Look behind his head. That represents the cape of the cobra. The top is the head of the cobra, right next to the pineal gland. The bottom represents the tail of the cobra, or the base of the spine, which is where the Kundalini energy comes from. Okay? So now that we know what Kundalini energy is, now that we know why our ancestors in Egypt and Kemet, pharaohs wore these helmets, because they used it to symbolize their connection to higher dimensions, higher frequencies, higher information. Because the higher you go in frequency, the more information you're able to retain. Just as well as the longer you grow your hair out, the more information you're able to retain. All right? This is why you're not supposed to never cut your hair, facial, none of it, to be honest, you know?